Hello everyone, my name is Jason Schindler and welcome back to another movie. Today we will be discussing conflict resolution. Conflict resolution is an essential skill in both personal and professional relationships. Effective conflict resolution involves understanding, managing, and resolving disputes while preserving the integrity of the relationships involved. Key components of this process include active listening, empathy, emotional intelligence, and clear communication. These are all part of it. Next, we will discuss our objectives. Our objectives today are to explore the relationship between these factors and their impact on conflict resolution, particularly in a leadership context. We will also explore how active listening, empathy, and emotional intelligence contribute to improved conflict resolution and leadership skills. First, we will start off by going over active listening and how it impacts leadership. Active listening is a critical component of effective communication and conflict resolution. It involves not only hearing words, but also understanding the underlying emotions and motivations behind them. By actively listening to the concerns and views of others, a leader can gain valuable insights into the root causes of conflicts, and then they can address them more effectively. Now we are going to watch a short video that I took a clip from Big Bang Theory, which goes over active listening very well. Then after that, I will have an assessment for everyone to do. During that time, you can pause the video to take the assessment, then you can come back. Hello everyone, this is Jason again, and as I described so far, I'm going to show you a video on a good example of active listening. On when the conversation starts out, the person is not showing active listening, and the other person in the conversation did not appreciate it. Then you can see after the person joins in and actually starts listening and starts practicing active listening, you can see the engagement goes up. But here's a video for the Big Bang Theory. I figured this would be a good example.
AKA PS1. Then there's PS2, PS3, and now PS4. And that makes sense. You'd think after Xbox, there'd be Xbox 2. But no. Next came Xbox 360. And now, after 360, comes Xbox One. Why one? Maybe that's how many seconds of thought they put into naming it.
Can you get the butter, please?
Yeah. However, with the Xbox One, I can control my entire entertainment system using voice commands. Up until now, I've had to use Leonard.
Then get the other one. Pass the butter.
Hang on. I don't feel like you're taking this dilemma seriously.
Fine, Sheldon. You have my undivided attention.
Okay, now, the PS4 is more angular and sleek looking.
No way!
It's true, but the larger size of the Xbox One may keep it from overheating.
You wouldn't want your gaming system to overheat?
No, well, you absolutely would not. And furthermore, the Xbox One now comes with a Kinect included.
Included?
Yes. Not sold separately. Although the PS4 uses cool new GDDR5 RAM, while the Xbox One is still using the conventional DDR3 memory.
Why would they still be using DDR3? Are they nuts?
See, that's what I thought. But then they go and throw in an ES RAM buffer.
Oh, wait a second. Who's they?
Xbox.
You're kidding!
No, I am not. And this ES RAM buffer...
So, after watching that video, I have a quick assessment you can answer about the video. So, after watching the video, how did Amy demonstrate how to actively listen to Sheldon? How do you feel Sheldon's engagement changed when she actively listened? So, the directions for this, I want you to pause the video to answer the questions, then you can restart the video. So go ahead and do that. Once you're ready, restart the video. All right, welcome back everybody. So, to me, after watching this video and all that, to me, Amy demonstrated active listening when she actually started showing intent. She started, even though it's sarcastically showing because it is the Big Bang Theory, she actually showed and actually started listening to what he was when he became to the Xbox One and the the PlayStation. It actually showed that she actually showed engagement, and the how Sheldon responded was when he actually sounded more enthused. He actually sounded like he was being heard. That right there is a good example of how to demonstrate active listening and actually use active listening in a conversation with someone. We'll carry on to the next part. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Next, we will discuss empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It is closely related to active listening. Studies indicate that workplaces and management need to pay more attention to supportive leadership, which considers conscientious and active listening centered communication as highly significant for employees' perception of good working conditions and subsequently their work engagement. Like we watched the video before, we're going to watch another short video that explains empathy in a good way, and then we're going to take an assessment to gauge your own skills that you have. Hello everyone. So after I just explained what empathy is, I'm going to show you a video that demonstrates empathy and gives a little more clarity on what empathy would be. So enjoy the video.
Okay, boys, turn around. And John, what color is the ball?
The ball's white.
Seriously? Bro, you just like making things difficult?
Well, what color do you say the ball is?
Black. The ball is black, clearly.
I don't know what you see, Robert, but the ball is white.
Without looking at the ball, I want you to both switch places. Okay, both of you, please turn around. And what color is the ball now? Okay, please have a seat. Throughout our lives, we believe many things, and we hold dear what we think is right and true. But at times, there'll be others who disagree with us. What we believe to be 100% right, they believe the opposite just as strongly. Well, how can that be? Can't they see? We can become frustrated, we might grow distant, we may even sever relationships entirely. Slow down. Breathe. Step into the other person's shoes. It'll make all the difference.
So we just watched a video on empathy. So I have two questions I want you to answer for an assessment on what you feel about this video. So after watching the video, do you think the video itself displayed empathy? What things do people display when they show empathy? So for some directions, I want you to pause the video to answer these questions, then you can restart the video once you're done. Okay, welcome back everybody. So after you thought about this, how I feel this displayed empathy, you watch both students, you have one that sees half the ball is black and you have the other one that sees the ball is white. And they are arguing back and forth like this is like their only side of how they feel. It's like this is how it is, this is how it is on his side and the other side. So when they switch positions, you can see that they actually start putting themselves in the other person's shoes. It's like, oh, his half was white and his half was black. So when it comes to empathy, you can tell that if you put yourself into someone else's shoes and try to understand them better, it can go a long way for conflict resolution. And we will get on to the next section. Thank you. When it comes to being empathetic. So both empathy and active listening are closely related, as both involve putting yourself in your employee's shoes. This fosters a sense of communication and can help leaders better address the emotional aspects of conflicts, leading to more successful conflict resolutions. Next, we're going to discuss another key part of conflict resolution, which is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to listen, accept, and honor your emotions and those of others. Leaders with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to understand and manage their own emotions as well as the emotions of those they lead. This allows leaders to approach conflicts with greater self-awareness, adaptability, and empathy. It enables leaders to navigate interpersonal challenges more effectively, which contribute to improved conflict resolution outcomes. I am going to show you a diagram of the different parts of emotional intelligence and how they interact together so you have a better understanding of that. Okay. Next, we will discuss effective communication and how it affects leadership. So, effective communication is a two-way street. That means it's between the employee and the leader, or yourself and a subordinate that you are in charge of, or it can be between two people. While active listening and empathy are crucial, the ability to articulate one's perspective is correspondingly important. Leaders who can express their views and needs with clarity and diplomacy can facilitate more productive discussions and negotiations during conflict resolution. One of the main challenges you face when effectively communicating your viewpoint is to remain unbiased. Remaining unbiased is one of the most challenging but is a vital aspect of conflict resolution. Your own biases can skew your judgments and hinder the resolution process. A combination of active listening, empathy, emotional intelligence, and effective communication helps leaders to mitigate their biases. By actively seeking to understand all views, leaders can make more unbiased decisions and facilitate more fair resolution. Hello, everyone. So I have a few final assessment questions from the learning today. The first question is going to be describe the role of active listening in conflict resolution and leadership effectiveness. So you can pause the video, answer this question, then you can restart the video. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next assessment question. It is, how does empathy, specifically active empathetic listening, contribute to conflict resolution in the workplace? As before, pause the video to answer the question in which way you want to, then you can restart the video. Take as much time as you need when you pause it. We'll move on to the third question for the final assessment. Explain the impact of emotional intelligence on leadership effectiveness and conflict resolution. As before, pause the video to answer this question, then you can restart the video at your own time. We'll move on to the next question. The fourth and final question is, why is clear communication important in conflict resolution, and how does it complement other factors like effective listening and empathy? Take your time, pause the video, you can answer this question, then you can move on, and that will be it for the final assessment. Thank you. In conclusion, active listening, empathy, emotional intelligence, effective communication, and impartiality are pivotal in enhancing conflict resolution skills. Leaders who can develop these skills can not only manage their conflicts more effectively, but also foster stronger relationships within their teams or organizations. As leaders, success is closely tied to the ability to navigate and resolve conflicts. So it is crucial to invest in developing and honing these vital competencies and skills. Thank you for your attention and participation. I hope this presentation has provided valuable insights into improving your conflict resolution skills. And I hope everyone has a good day.